Michael, coming up, Gent-Wevelgem. We got this one live and on demand for all of our viewers in U.S., Canada, Australia. Sunday, not a monument, but it's a darn big classic. And you know it in recent years with the plug strats, the gravel roads, and of course the Kemmelberg, the famous climb, the cobble climb, and then whether or not if it comes down to a sprint after that, and if it does, it's usually a group of hard men fighting for the sprint victory. Last year we saw Walt Van Aert pull it off, and he's going to be one of the hot favorites again, Michael, in this Gent-Wevelgem.
Yeah, Gregor, Gent-Wevelgem has honestly become one of my favorite classics of the year. It is you've got gravel, you've got those plug streets as you mentioned. It is just as a whole, this race is just incredibly technical. Very, very narrow roads. You've got the gravel plug streets, adds a little bit of intrigue, opportunity for the race to break apart. We've seen horrendous crosswinds rip this race to shreds in the past years, and then here we are on the Kemmelberg right now. Wout van Aert is always good for an attack up the Kemmelberg, and this is where you see the race really just break apart. They do two circuits at the near the finish of Gent-Wevelgem, hit the Kemmelberg twice, and it's really on that final ascent of the Kemmelberg that things light up, and we see if it's going to be a sprint or if all the sprinters get dispatched and we're looking at a small group of escapees. Last year we had a group under 10 riders with Wout van Aert just powering out of the group to win. Wout van Aert looks to be the favorite again this year, I've got to say. Do you have a favorite, any other dark horse picks for us, Gregor?
Well, you always have to look out for Matteo Trentin as well, and as we talked about there, we got the 3 days of Depana race happening. Excuse me, I think it's what is it? What are we looking at? Is it already next Wednesday? Then we got the E3. Some of those races building up to this. Well, look out for a rider like Matteo Trentin. The thing I love about Gent-Wevelgem, it's a day of all-day racing because we have the women racing as well. And then also, and I hope it's back on tap, I'm going to have to check, but we get juniors and under 23s out there racing the Gent-Wevelgem as well. So you get a lot of racing out there, and they even have small local races happening at the same time. So assuming we're kind of out of this coronavirus period, we should have a lot of racing going on out there on Sunday. And Michael, this is just that kickstart to the whole cobbled campaign that we talked about back there in Omloop, but now it's for real because it's every Sunday, every Wednesday, a day of one-day racing.
Yep. So, Gregor, I don't know if you've seen, but my dog has just been barging into my room, being incredibly rude during this taping. So he doesn't want to hear any more about the classics. I think that we have overstayed our time. Gent-Wevelgem this Sunday, March 27th. On FloBikes, one of my absolute favorite classics of the year. And this is when, as you said, things get serious because we are just about to hit the Tour of Flanders, the big one, the King of the Flanders Classics, the following weekend. So, Gregor, we'll see you out there on the ground in Gent-Wevelgem.
Thanks, Michael.